Hey kids, hey kids, hey kids, hey kids, you all know what time it is. It's time for Karch
and Wendy
and Bluster
and Bliss
to tell you what today's adventure is.
Hey kids,
Hey kids,
hey kids,
hey kids, you all know what time it is. Double Dragons, a Gallery of Seasons story, Summer World 2, by Brian J. Klink. Hi, we're the Double Dragons. We are known as the most tormenting residents here in Summer World. We are here to tell you even more about our sunny and splendid place, Summer World. Also, to share with you some Summer World secrets. Summer World is one of 4 worlds found in the Gallery of Seasons. If you look closely at the Summer World painting, you can see not only me, but others. Each of the 4 worlds is separate from the others except for passage through the Ring of Unity. But that's a story for another day. Let's return to today's Summer World adventure. You see, we weren't always the angry and evil creatures that haunt the residents of Summer World. In fact, our ancestors were once quite fun to be with, many centuries ago. There were even a few rare albino dragons, who were all white. But that all changed during the greatest storm. Summer World was also very different. Today, it is a fantastic place with the Cascade Mountains, perfect palms, deep sand dunes, and forever ocean. But none of these were like this until after the greatest storm. Back then, Summer World looked more like this. A simple, more barren place. Still beautiful and warm, but much darker and gloomier and without any of the landscape features found here today. Also, it was controlled by the powerful Lady Tidal. We sea dragons were the main Summer World inhabitants. It was glorious. We soared the skies and loved living in Summer World. But as I said, that was before the greatest storm. As we mentioned, Summer World was controlled by the powerful Lady Tidal. Her power was demonstrated in the 3 stages of the greatest storm. 1. Relentless rains. 2. Wild winds. And 3. Lady Tidal's wave, or tidal wave. These were the most significant events in the creation of Summer World. Now you should also know that the greatest storm didn't happen all at once. You see, it took many millions of years for Summer World to look like it does today. The first stage of the greatest storm was the relentless rains. The drops were the size of milk cartons and were dangerous for us sea dragons. Next came the wild winds. They blew all day and night for years and years. Unfortunately, it took its toll on many of our ancestors. Legend has it, they were the breath of Lady Tidal, setting up the final stage in the creation of Summer World, the wave of Lady Tidal, otherwise known as a tidal wave. Lady Tidal created a giant wave with all of the rainwater and wind from stages 1 and 2. It was higher than anything in Summer World. When the wave hit, it changed everything. So, you see, the greatest storm was quite amazing. It was also when we became the Double Dragons. Now, we're not quite sure when during the greatest storm it occurred, but our beautiful blue-eyed mother was struck by lightning. She seemed fine, but when we twins were born, we did not have blue eyes. No sea dragon had ever not had blue eyes. In fact, our eyes were kind of crazy looking. In fact, one of my eyes is red. Of course, everyone made fun of us, which was quite unfair. We had no control over the color of our eyes. In fact, my red eye became my nickname in Summerworld. Red. It stands for Red-Eyed Dragon. I quickly became famous with the other Summerworld residents. Why? Well, if you look into my red eye, you will become dizzy, like when you spin around fast. Try it if you want. Spin around a few times carefully and make yourself a little bit dizzy. That's what it feels like if you look into my red eye. As for my twin, their nickname with Summerworld residents became Todd, the other double dragon. Todd has no magical powers that we know of yet. However, sometimes a sea dragon gains new powers once they get a little older. But wait, we should probably tell you what happened in Summerworld after the tidal wave. Well, after the tidal wave, there was nothing to see for a while. Just an ocean that seemed to go on forever, which is why it is named Forever Ocean. But over time, things calmed down and the water slowly receded. As the water receded further, the deep sand dunes became visible, and the perfect palm trees started to grow, and our world seemed perfect. But then, life exploded all around us. Things quickly got out of control. There were new creatures living with us of every shape, color, and size. It was no longer just our world. We were outnumbered. We tried to scare them away, and while that didn't seem to work, it was kind of fun. So, we have continued to do it to this day. So, that's our Double Dragon story. Now you know about the 3 stages of the greatest storm: the relentless rains, wild winds, and tidal wave, and how our mother got struck by lightning and we became the Double Dragons, with my red eye becoming my trademark and giving me the ability to make others dizzy. Then, how the rest of Summerworld evolved as the water receded. All of us here in Summerworld hope you enjoyed our time together and will look for more adventures from the Gallery of Seasons. There are 10 base Summerworld characters: Bliss, Buzz, Judy, Cindy, Crooner, Walter, Despair, the Double Dragons, Hoot, and Newton. Can you find them in the Summerworld painting? Here they are.